everyone, Ryozo Tsujimoto from Capcom here. Today we'd like to talk about Iceborne's 4th free title update. When we first showed the roadmap, we said we'd release it in May. We're sorry to have kept you waiting, but it's finally here. So without further delay, let's get into it. As usual, I'm joined by these two. First,
hello everyone, I'm Kaname Fujioka, Executive Director and Art Director. Good to be here.
And next up,
I'm Daisuke Ichihara, Director of Iceborne.
All right, now we can get started. Some of you may have seen our latest trailer already, but let's take another look. This time we'll be focusing on what's in store for this update. But we'll also talk about what's ahead on the roadmap, so stay tuned for that. So we have two new monsters to talk about today. The first one is Alatreon, the blazing black dragon.
Alatreon first appeared in Monster Hunter 3. Being the final boss, it certainly left a big impression on many players.
And just like before, Alatreon can also change its elements. It can switch between fire active, ice active, and so on at will. With each element, its attacks, appearance, and weak points all change too. You'll have to strategize with your teammates, whether to split up covering the elements, or each bring individual strategies that will play well against any of them. Players need to be especially wary of one thing: the powerful shockwave it emits when changing between elements.
That doesn't look good.
That's putting it lightly.
But there is a way to mitigate the shockwave's power. You'll need to attack Alatreon with elemental weapons and continue to damage it.
You and your team might be able to survive the shockwave by helping each other out. But I think the best course of action will be to utilize elemental attacks.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun battle. Of course, we can't forget about the Alatreon equipment.
One of the really unique features of the Alatreon is its jagged scales. We took that as inspiration to create a similar design for the equipment. It encapsulates all the elegance and ferocity of an elder dragon. What's more, the weapons have a truly menacing feel to them, too. They've got a deadly glow that we think people will really enjoy.
How are the skills and abilities?
Yes, there are some new set bonus skills. With these skills, your armor's elemental resistance will affect your weapons as well. As you raise your elemental resistance, your weapons will be stronger in that element too.
Sounds like a game changer.
Elements really seem to be the focal point of Alatreon.
They sure are.
We hope you have lots of fun. So we have one more monster we'd like to talk about today, and this one is a special variant.
This new variant is called Frostfang Barath. It's got a very rugged look to it, I think. Like it's roamed around in a harsh frozen land all its life. The original Barioth had tusks with an orange hue to them, but this time we've given them a more chilling appearance. They really make you shudder.
It's quite strong, right?
Yes, Barioth's breath has been strengthened. It is now powerful enough to freeze the ground. It will be hard to move around quickly when you're affected by this frostbind status. This will keep players on their toes and force them to think carefully about their positioning. The battle strategy otherwise is quite similar to the regular monster. In other words, aiming to break parts and preventing Barioth from moving is best.
What about its equipment?
The original Barioth equipment had a light feel to it, but for this new armor, we put more of Barioth's white tiger-like design into the helmet part, so you look like this awesome Frost Knight. We also touched it up so it has more of a heavy armor feel this time around.
Frostfang Barioth's set bonus skill activates with just one part equipped. Punishing Draw is a skill that gives draw attacks stun properties. Also, if 3 pieces of the set are worn, Slugger Secret will be activated. This will allow some weapons to stun the enemy, even when they couldn't before.
Frostfang Barioth appears in an event quest. What's more, it'll be a tempered monster.
It's just waiting to chew you up.
Have fun hunting this one. Next, we'd like to touch on updates to the game system.
This time, you'll be able to craft special tracks at the Elder Melder to call monsters in the Guiding Lands. Now, it has to be a monster you've already encountered, and you need to have the required materials. But we know that players can sometimes have a hard time finding a monster they're after, so we hope this new addition will help them out. Along with the Banishing Ball we added previously, controlling what monsters you want to encounter in the Guiding Lands has never been easier. And as always, we're adding new designs for squad cards and guild cards.
We hope you enjoy them.
Now let's move on to the new downloadable content. First, we've added some new pendants. Some are like butterflies, others are like fulgur bugs. These pendants are getting more and more creative every time.
Yeah, the Paluma pendant we released earlier was pretty popular.
They're looking nice.
So we thought we'd just run with it and make more.
We can't forget about the new room decor, too. What's that grilled fish-looking thing?
That's a Beototus. This time, we're preparing a lot of home decor related to Linians.
Some of them came from the feline hideout, which I'm sure a few of you will remember.
Sounds good. We've also got new monster figures and some new music as well. Be sure to check it out. Now we'd like to talk about the upcoming Astera Celiana seasonal event. Of course, the gathering hubs will get an awesome makeover.
That's right.
It's lively.
You bet.
What's the theme?
Well, since it will be out towards the summer, we've given it a festive, carnival-type feel.
Speaking of festivals, the food is quite different depending on the type.
This festival has a bit of a wild feel to it, so... Meat?
Meat! Hamburgers, steaks, all sorts of meat!
And with each seasonal festival comes new outfits. First, the Handler.
They're wearing fancy samba outfits, decorated with feathers. We've never designed costumes like this before, so I think players are going to love them.
The palicos are great too.
Aren't they?
Ah, Puke Puke.
Yeah, it's really cute. You'll want to check out Poogie, too.
I really want that Poogie.
Yeah, I recommend that one. Poogie makes for a really cute egg.
The snowmen have changed too.
Our designers always have fun with this, so we hope the players will, too.
So, what about the armor that can be made in the event quests?
We have a faux Kelby. It's a little scary.
Kelby looks almost mythical. As for Eptonoth, it's both cute and ugly, so both audiences will love it.
We also have mug-shaped dual blades and layered armor that becomes your default clothing when you wear it.
So it's like you're not wearing any armor.
Yep, your au naturel.
We've got rabbit ears, too.
That'll be popular. They're cute.
They certainly will.
We've got tons of content coming, so try to get them all. Finally, we'd like to share some information on the next title update. Have a look at the roadmap to see everything we discussed today. We're planning to release the 5th free title update. We'll be adding a new monster too, so look forward to that. Not only that, but we'll also be adding master rank layered armor in a future update. There's so much to look forward to. And so that's it for today's Developer Diary. We'd like to say goodbye with our usual parting words. Ready?
Happy hunting!